Getting ready for the start of the matchup in the Dorchester Dragons U18A versus the New Hamburg Junior Firebirds. New Hamburg comes in first place. Dorchester has the second best winning percentage in Shamrock, so in second place. New Hamburg hasn't lost a game yet this year. Dorchester coming off a win against the rivals from Norfolk last Thursday night in a spirited tilt. Start for the game will be Justin Barnes, number 31. Already been depositing a stick on the bench and getting ready for the handshakes here. And we'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, getting ready for puck drop here. 5 skaters on the left on the ice for the Dragons. 5 left on the ice for the Junior Firebirds. Both teams ready to go. Referee has the puck in his hand. Checking on attendees. Checks on the winners, and we're good to go. New Hamburg with the puck to start. Flipping out the boards, coming across. Blocked there by Smith. New Hamburg with it down in the corner, now flicking it back to the point. Shot from there, off a leg. Comes down, Dorchester pick it up, send it back to the point. That does pop over. New Hamburg pulling it back to their blue line, now chipping in the zone. Nice tip coming across the blue line. Hallman had it, sent it around the boards, does not get out though. RJ was there and got enough of it this time to put it across the blue line. Mullis now giving pursuit, it pops back out. Just out of the reach of Hallman there. Back onto it, sending up along the boards. It's knocked down by Wilson. A little bit of a stumble, but back to his feet. Now opening up, sending a nice shot in. Steered away by the keeper. Oh, just missed it there along the boards. Now New Hamburg sent it up. Knocked down by Dorchester, sent back to center. Zavitz getting involved there now. It's sent through the zone, tipped at center. Barnes knocking this one down, he'll hold on. For a whistle with 13:47 left in the first. Score is still 0-0. Laney sending that one up. Wilson tipping it through center. Now skating into it. Coming on the outside, nice move. Zavitz pressuring along the boards, but New Hamburg come away with it. Now go out the other side. Laid up along the boards. Dorchester can't get it out. New Hamburg held it a second. Nice stick work there, knocking that free though. This is Wilsey. Rodenberg has it behind his net. He sends it up along the sideboards. Tip pass over to Wilsey, who now comes back up through the middle. Coming on the near side now. Pivoting there, sending a shot in. Going to be gloved by the attendee. And we get a face-off down in New Hamburg again. Score is still 0-0 with 13:03 left in the first. We'll see in for the draw. One back, Lover sending it around the back of the net. Flipped up. Kerr knocking that one down. It bounces around and comes down in the slot. Wilsey knocking that away. Now New Hamburg try to send it out, but Kerr knocking that one down. Slips a check there. Sends it in down low. Good battle down low. New Hamburg with it now. They send it up along the boards and do get it out. Hallman with it. He used the backhand to send it back through the zone. They try to flip it back up to Wilsey in the middle. But New Hamburg sniffed that out and sent it back in, but it's offside. Face off this outside the Dragons' end. One back, 5 Gandy. Smith with it. Goes in behind his net, banks it up along the boards. That bounces past the winger. Will ricochet down the ice. And that'll be icing. 12:15 left in the first. We got another face-off down on the Dragons, and the score is still 0-0. Sent just wide of the net. Hamburg now trying to cycle it down low. Put it back up front. Nice save by Barnes. Now covered that up the side of the net. 12:02 remaining in the first. Score is still 0-0. Face off down on the Dorchester end. Hamburg winning it. Up off a stick and out of play, so we'll redo it again from the same spot. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it. Did the right thing of not trying to flick it at him with the stick. Sometimes that ends in pain. Dorchester now tipping it, getting it out through center. Linesman getting in the way there from both teams. Neither team can move it forward. Barnes going to steer that down for Rodenberg. Rodenberg gets it. It's Allman. No, it was Glover that got it out of there. Up to half-boards. Now RJ flicks it up across the line. Humphreys trying to skate into that one, but knocked away by New Hamburg. Quickly back onto Dorchester, steered into the zone by RJ. Oh, linesman got hit with a puck. He's down. Now we're back to a three-man system as one referee has pulled off the stripes. Dorchester, well, got it out. New Hamburg sent it out of their own zone. Sent it out of the offensive zone. Now New Hamburg bringing it across the blue line. Delaney pressuring his man. Nice saucer pass up to the high slot. Now back down and low. Skating in. Shot goes there. Cleared away by Smith. Smith's in the net. Not clearing his net. Now it pops free. Smith getting a stick on it. And getting back on it. Banking it up off the boards, but knocked down by New Hamburg at the line. Now cutting back to the high slot. Shot in. Scores. 10:36 left in the first. New Hamburg on the board first. This is Teddy Bear toss night. We'll still be waiting to toss it there. Teddy Bear toss night coming up for the Dolphins. Saw it on the Instagram. Unlike everything, and then you see on the internet, it's got to shoot. Nice play up front, back in. Nice block down by New Hamburg out front. Brought out by New Hamburg. Now sent in the zone. Glover first onto it. Takes the contact, stays with the play. Gets back to the point. New Hamburg now cycle the other side. That's knocked down by Dorchester stick now up along the boards. Flipped up. Can't get it out now, dude. Nope, should have been able to get to it. He's right. Then we're going to make it there anyway. Laid out by New Hamburg, now shot in to the zone, tipped away by Barnes. Smith with it now, sends it back around the net. Rodenberg picking it up on the far corner. Sending that up in the air, knocked down. Now it pops down to Wilsey. He gets it over to RJ, who tips it in across center. Foot race on here. Stealing the puck back, or trying to. Nope. New Hamburg regained control. Now reverse it, send it back around the other way. Held in at the point by Rodenberg. Can't get it too deep though. New Hamburg have it at the ring out line. Now knocked down by Dorchester just across the blue line. It came back out and now sent into the Dorchester end by New Hamburg. Out across center. Can't get it. Quite get a stick on it. Not enough for icing anyway. And the Firebirds sent it around the zone. Sent back in by Dorchester, but that'll be on the offside. And they're going to bring it back just outside the Dorchester end. New Hamburg sending it in the zone. Glover with it. Send it up, glove down by New Hamburg. Nice stick save by Barnes, directing that into the mesh. And they're going to face off far corner, far dot. Hamburg sent it in down low. Dorchester, Mullis knocked it toward up the boards, but couldn't get it up to Wilson. That's up off a leg, bounces it in front, now down low. Orange is there, covering up. Trying to pull him off, man. Doesn't want him dropping on the goalie because they tend to do that accidentally on purpose. Face off in the Dorchester end, Wilson in for the draw. Hamburg win it. Shot in from the point, pops up in the air, down below the goal line. Stick came out. Sticks are back up in everybody's hands. And he's getting a piece of that one. Get another piece of that one, that's up off the mesh and out of play. And change of personnel now. Let's see if this group has a little more success in getting that puck out of the zone. And Hamburg right now are putting the pressure on Dorchester. Dorchester looking to get this one out. That goes off a body and goes wide. And the near corner now up the side boards. Curra lost control of it, now sends it out. Knocked down by Curra, knocked down to Wilson at the line. Oh, it was Wilson at the line, knocked that one down. It looked like Wilson there as he's pivoting around. Now tipping it back in deep in the zone. Wilson picks it up in the far corner. Sending it back out front. Dorchester buzzing now. Curra knocking another one down at the line. Goalie's going to hold on to it and get a change of personnel for them. Good pressure by Dorchester there to get some action at the other end. 7:27 left in the first. And Hamburg leading 1-0. Draw one back to Norton. He sends it below the goal line. Now it's back up front. Knocked away by New Hamburg. Now brought up across the line. Hamburg streaking up the side. Knocked away by Norton out front. Nice move there by Rodenberg. Ooh, player coming in off the point. Pinching in. New Hamburg now with it in their end. Long pass all the way down the ice. That'll go for icing. That is 7:01 left in the first. We get a face-off down on New Hamburg end. With New Hamburg leading 1-0. Hamburg breaking up the side. Smith, keep an eye on him, not allowed to get past. Now kicking that free, it does pop out front. And away by Johnson on the board. That shot misses the net. Hamburg now pinching up on the near side, holding that one in deep. Trying to send it back out. Barnes got a nice stick on that, deflecting it from going out, or keeping it from going out front. Now D-to-D passing at the point. Looking cross ice, backdoor pass worked, but missed the net. That one's knocked down out in front. Cleared away, a little hook there. No call. It's amazing no call on that one. It looked like he was clearly pulled backwards. It's generally not a motion. Backhand opportunity for Bajan, but he tried to go forehand and just no room. Back to the point, held in by Dorchester, shot towards the net, nice tip out front. That's now kicked out of the zone by New Hamburg. Dorchester sending it right back in the zone. Goalie's going to glove it down and get a full change. 5:50 remaining in the first. New Hamburg still leading 1-0. Hamburg keeper steering it down in the corner. Glover picking it up there, now sending it back in deeper. Pops down, New Hamburg now sending it below the goal line. Back up along the boards, getting it to the point, not out, held in. Drops at the referee's skates. Wilson played it in further. Curra now sees that. Tries to go at the man below the goal line, but New Hamburg flick it up now, get it up past the blue line of the Dragons. Send a shot in, steered away by Barnes. Play it up along the boards. Humphreys gets it up to Wilson. Wilson's got some room on the side. He sends one past the defender. Curra chasing in near corner. Wilson gets a piece of that, knocking it back for Curra. Curra now tries to send it back down to Wilson, but it's out of his reach. Humphreys engages. He gets it. Block that pass out. Puck now picked up by New Hamburg across the center ice. Now coming back up through the middle, trying to get in for a shot. Can't get the puck. Wilson now with it, coming down below the goal. Pivoting out. From behind the net, coming up through the middle. Looking for a lane here, sees something on the outside, moves it across. Lays it up over for RJ as he's going off for a change. RJ gets a nice shot right into the breadbasket of the tendy. All for a whistle at 4:33 left in the first. New Hamburg still leading 1-0. One back by the Dragons. Lindbergh didn't quite fire that one in, but then still tried to stay with it. Couldn't get it past New Hamburg player though. New Hamburg now have it at the blue line. Going cross ice now, sending one in deeper. Smith engaging, he chips it back along the boards. RJ picking it up there. RJ going cross ice to Delaney. Delaney now sending it in deep, and RJ chasing it after it in the near corner. He blew a tire. High stick. We'll be coming outside the zone now. Got a tip, but just a bit high. Flipped into the zone by the Dragons. Fence making a smart move there, gloving it down, now sending it in. Back by Dorchester, now trying on the near side. RJ knocking that one down. Glover now picking it up. Pivoting back, now trying to send one up the board. So he gets to the line, but not out. Allman knocking that below the goal and around. Back to the high slot. Nice block there up front. RJ sending it forward. New Hamburg with it though. Good pressure, back, forward checking there. RJ got a hold of it. Now center up to Candy. Candy gets a nice shot, steered away by the keeper. Candy picking it back up again. Walking the line now, sending it over into the middle. That's going to be flicked up in the air. That'll bounce down at center. Scooped up by Norton, sending it, trying to send it deep in the zone, and it hits the New Hamburg player. Hallman now with it in his own end. Sending it up on a rope. That's now knocked by New Hamburg to the line, not out. Picked up by Wilson, it's out there up front. Oh! Bajan had all the opportunity there, but he even had it on the forehand too. He didn't have to go back in. It's like forehand, easy. Well, easy for me to say, being up here in the booth. And that one's gonna come outside the zone as it did not deflect up anything. It was just shot at. Those times that you wish you had a 9 or a 3 iron instead of a pitching wedge. Okay, we got the linesman back, so now we're getting the referee back. So we're going back to a 4-man system now. We'll see if there's any more penalties being called. More penalties being called than we're being called. Boo! Easy now. Didn't have much time as a referee, but he did call one against the home team. Semi-questionable given all the other hooks and stuff that's been going on in this game. If you're going to let a game go, let them play, then let them play. But just make sure the dirty stuff gets called. Got by Zavitz along the sideboards. Sent in around by New Hamburg. Oh. That was terrible. Well, New Hamburg going back on the power play. Did well on their first attempt. Now back and forth, sending it down in deep. And looking around, seeing a lane. If something opens up, gonna go in behind the net. Looking for something to open up, goes along the other side. Back out to the high slot. Trying to send that one back in. Candy knocking that one down and chipping it up in the middle. Nice pass up there for Wilsey on the break. Send it right into the tendy though. Right at him. Wilsey coming back with a full head of steam though. Still checking the man on the sideboards. New Hamburg now sending it back to the point. Wilsey got a piece of it. New Hamburg still have control of it. Send that one across. Now Candy knocking that one down. Skating onto it. Wilson on the off the bench for Wilsey. And Kerr out as the forwards. Sent in. And Hamburg picking up in the near corner. Oh, come on! Wonder how he got his stick up in his arm like that, though. Being hooked at the time.
What about him hooking him, donkey?
Okay, now we got a 5-on-3 for 36 seconds. 48.8 left in the period. Hamburg with the puck. Hamburg still with the puck up. Points now, going back and forth. Sending it back near side. Stepping in. Hamburg missing the tip there. 27 seconds left in the period. Kerr going to pick this one up, send it up off the glass down the ice. And 18 seconds left in the period. 4 seconds left in the first penalty. Norton's back on the ice. Back to being down a man. Pops down. Dorchester getting it and hammering that down the ice as the buzzer goes. This one ends. We score New Hamburg 1, Dorchester 0. Still a minute 12 left in the penalty to Smith for the Dragons going into the second. All right, getting ready for the start of the second. 15 minutes in this frame. Like every other frame we have. We needed another player out there. Wilson coming in off the bench. Hamburg now bringing it into the Dorchester end. Nice steal there by Wilson. Trip coming up. And New Hamburg touch it, so now it'll be 4 aside after they finally call one against New Hamburg. Tripping penalty coming to number 8. The face-off will be down in this other end with 4 on a side for minute 1, barring any further penalties. And Dorchester will have an abbreviated power play. 59 seconds. New Hamburg taking their sweet time. Now winning it, chipping up across the line. Norton now skating onto this one. He's got it, no problem. Winning back to net, sending it up to Glover. Glover in here with it now. Brings it down below the goal. Sending it back up through the middle. Wilsey getting a stick on it. Wilsey now sending it over to Norton, who came in with a head of steam, calling for it all the way. New Hamburg now pulling it out and sending it down the ice. Skating hard. Barnesy getting a big chunk of that. Waved off by the ref, who at first we didn't like. Trying to become the shining knight there. Net was off the moorings. Isn't surprising. Pegs are not the longest. This is not the NHL where they really post or really peg down the nets. And Hamburg now unable to get it in deep. Wilson picks that one up as he get a pass but knocked away by the defender. New Hamburg with it now at center. Bringing it across the blue line. And pull it down around the back of the goal. Sending it back to the point. Shot from there goes wide into the far corner. Now it's trying to send it back up. That gets back to the point. It's out! Oh, maybe it wasn't. Kind of felt like it did come out. Now Dorchester onto the power play. Sent up to Wilson along the line. He's coming out the outside. Sending it back across the grain. He's scooped up there by Mullis. Tries to send a shot top corner. It goes back to the point. Alma now with a shot. Sends one wide of the net. Back over to Smith on this near side. Walking the line. Gets one through. Beauty. Just like that. That's how you score in a power play. So now both teams have a power play tally. 13-16 remaining here in the second. Apologize for any salty language in the crowd. They are excited, I guess. Now we're back to full strength, following the Dorchester power play goal. Glove down by Barnesy. A whistle at 13:09 left in the second. Score tied at 1. Wilson in for the draw. Dragons with the puck coming in behind the net. Now sending it up off the glass down the ice. Wilson skating onto this one. He's got a man on the far side. He goes for the shot. It's up and over. I think it went off the player's body out front. Trying to send that back in with Bajent. He's battling down there. Wilson comes away with it. That's a shot, but that's blocked down by New Hamburg. Going to go back to the point with this one. Norton was calling for it. He gets a shot, but that hits the New Hamburg player. Now New Hamburg are breaking out 2-on-2. Penalty coming here. Cross-checking penalty coming to New Hamburg. Just one man getting called, and that's, again, the referee called the first penalty on Dorchester. And everybody was booing a second ago. Now everybody left. Getting ready for the draw here. Dragons back onto the power play. 2-minute cross-checking penalty coming to New Hamburg. One back cleanly right through the D. Wilson comes back for it at his blue line. Sending it over to Norton. Norton's got a man spying him. He sends it up along the boards. Now played over to Candy in the middle. Candy on coming through the middle. Coming up the side. Going around the back of the net. Pivots up there. Sends it back to the point. Norton sends it back in deep. Played back across. High slot played into Wilson. He had to come back for it. Sends a shot through. Oh! Woo! Keeper had his pad up just slightly. And Wilson found the spot. Slipping it underneath the pad. And like that, fans are happy and excited. 12:01 remaining in the second. Dragons ahead, 2-1. I saw the score clock there to show you guys the tally. Prove it happened. You saw it on the video. New Hamburg now coming across the blue line. Flipped away by Hallman. New Hamburg get it back to the point now. Send it across ice, far side. Dorchester get it back to the point, but not out. Long range shot, shoulder down. That one hits off the post. Player out front, knocked it towards the net, and it's in. And like that, how quickly they score, and the other team tallies in response. And we're back to even. 11:33 left in the second. We got a tie game at 2. Dragons with the puck off the draw. Now we can send it in the zone. It's sent up by Zavitz, but quickly brought out by New Hamburg. Player streaking in behind. That shot steered away by Barnesy off the glass and out of play. Interference? On whom? It's going to go on Smith. Anybody's got a live rewind, if you could tell me if I'm going to be yelling at the referee for a wrong reason. Dragons ice the puck there. Killing some time off. Delaney pressuring down low. New Hamburg get on that goalie pass out from beside his net. Now New Hamburg streaking up along the wing. Flipping it off the boards. Not coming back for it. Now twisting and turning. Wilson trying to keep him honest. New Hamburg sent it down in low. Now back on far side. Back out to the high slot. Back far side. Shot from there. Hit off the bodies out front. Now shot up high over the net. Off the glass. Banked out of the zone by the Dragons. And that will roll and rumble and flop down the ice. Set up by the keeper as Dorchester going for a change. Long range pass. That was offside. One would think that would be an unsportsmanlike because it looked like he was throwing a temper tantrum. I don't recommend doing that with some referees. That'll come back to here as he was on the other side of the blue line. With that stretch pass. A minute 11 remaining in the penalty. New Hamburg winning that draw back. Now breaking up along the wing. Knocked down by Dorchester, but New Hamburg kept forward progression. Back on it below the goal line. Trying to cut back over. Kura knocked that one down. Cannot get it out of the zone though. Hamburg back with it near side. Send one across. That's knocked down by Dorchester. That one will be cleared by Glover down the ice. 40 seconds remaining to the penalty. New Hamburg with it coming out of their own end. They send one back up through the middle. That pass worked now coming across the blue line. Posting up in the corner. Sending one back up through the slot area. Nice blocker save by Burns. New Hamburg with it along the near boards. Now sending it in. Pops out. A nice save again by Burns. New Hamburg looking to sift one through. Sending it down low. Getting one out front. Barnes got a stick on that one. Now they send it back. Barnes got all that one. 4 seconds left in the penalty. And we get a stoppage in play with 9:19 remaining in the second. Score tied at 2. No idea what the shot count is because we don't keep that stat here. And I think our stats guy, by the look of the Facebook feed, is at home. Missing you, Carson. Wishing you were here. Really wishing you were here playing. Even to get your stats package would be nice because this media guy needs something. 9:09 remaining in the second. Score tied at 2. The face-off following that icing. Down on the Dragons' end. We'll see winning that draw back. Banked up along the boards. RJ trying to flip it past the defenseman. He did, but it was held to the line. Smith now pulling that one down, sending it around. New Hamburg jumping in front of Bajan there to get that puck. Now Wilsey battling down below the goal line. Smith now engaging in the far corner. Smith got a piece of it. It gets back to RJ. He's trying to flip it past the D again. That didn't work. Now backed up again at the blue line. And Hamburg now coming across near side. Shot on to Barnes. Nice save. Gets to the near corner. Knocked down by Dorchester. Sent up along the boards. Still not out. Blockered away by Barnes into the near corner. It goes behind the net. Smith comes back around the same way. Definition of insanity. Keep trying the same thing over and over again. Now shot away by Wilsey from out front. New Hamburg get it up towards the line. Dorchester now chipped it past out through center. Bajan pressuring here. Dorchester getting some changes in. New Hamburg getting a little cute up front. Now pull the puck down and send it below the goal line. Wilson looking to engage on that one. Does keep it in the zone. Moss with a shot. That's gloved down by the Tendy. Penalty coming out from out front. Cross check. Drawn by Zavitz. And the Dragons will go back onto the power play. See if they can draw a little magic and get another one in. Looking for the go ahead. One back to Wilson. Back across. Wilson now picking that one up. As it came back. Inside tipped in. Loose beside the net. Wilson and Wilsey are battling the man down on his knees. Now he's back up. Puck's tied in there somewhere. Comes free. Wilsey gets it back to the point. But that's a hopper. Eluding Norton. He's chasing, coming back for it. Both players overskated it. Now sent back by the New Hamburg player. Dorchester trying to keep that progression going forward. What? Hooking. Oh, but sign. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Carson Thomas. Getting ready to practice. Nice save by Barnes, holding on to that one. 4 aside for 1:06. Then New Hamburg will go on a brief power play. Barring any further penalties, you have to add that in these games because they have that ebb and flow. It just depends on what they call and what happens. Hamburg looking down below the goal line. Now pulling out, trying to get one back into more of a dangerous area than the far corner. Hamburg player skated fast for it and got control of it. Now wrangling around, trying to go back against the back of the net, going behind the back of the net again. Gets back to along the boards, picked up by Candy. Hamburg now coming across the line. Flipped by Candy towards the line, but not out. Held in by his numerical counterpart from New Hamburg, number 9. Smith engaging along the boards. Puck comes free. New Hamburg get it towards the net. Glover now picking it up. He's got some space to skate across center. Trying to come in the zone. Loses the handle on it. Penalty coming here though. Are you what? Holy cows, man. I was questionable. I don't. The ref was much closer to it than I was. It'd be like Fox News and kick your detractors out of the building.
4 minutes for that?
That's terrible. 4-minute penalty called for a head contact that nobody else saw but the ref. Now New Hamburg going on to the power play here. They got a 40 seconds on the 5-on-3. Barnes, the nice save there, knocked away by the Dragons, but not out. 30 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Now sent cross ice. Barnes getting that one into the pads. Well, do the linesmen want to get in there and help him out? Like, if the linesmen aren't going to step into it, things happen.
That's a penalty, hacking the goalie.
They've been doing it all game like that, bud. They're going to get last change as the visitors, leaving 7 guys on the ice. Puck in the far corner, good battle there by Smith. New Hamburg come away with it. 14 seconds left in the first penalty of the Dragons. New Hamburg with it, now sending it beside the net. Now looking for a pass back to him. Does get it there. 3 seconds left. Nice play by Wilson, sending that one out down the ice, right on the net. As the penalty expires, 3:13 left in the second penalty. Dragons still short. 1 man. Good battle down low. Nice play by Kura. Comes free. Back to the point. Trying the other side, far side by New Hamburg. Sending it in deep into the far corner. New Hamburg now back to the point. Back down low, far side. Going in behind the net. Back to the near side. Back to the high slot. Shot from there. Barnes, he got hold of that and covers up. Nice boxing out front. 2:33 left into the penalty to Glover. I don't quite think it was one, but it was called. Hamburg into the draw. Dragons trying to win that forward. They get a hold of it. Johnson with it, sends it right into the New Hamburg player. New Hamburg now sending it up, getting it to the near side, now flipping it into the zone. Glove down by Curry. He sends that up off the boards and down the ice. 2:15 left into the penalty of the Dragons. Hamburg sending it back around. Ooh, curious play coming in behind their net. They elude that. Now coming across the blue line, skating in to the high slot. High shot over the net. Pulling it down now, sending it across ice. All the time in the world, and he shot it wide. He should feel shame for that one. I think that might be his New Hamburg parents yelling at him. Hopefully just jovial banter. New Hamburg now send it back to the point, back down along the sideboards. Now pulling it down, looking for an opportunity, sends it back to the point, now back to him. Let's see if any lanes open up. So the Dragons good on their box. Getting a stick on it. Was Norton or Candy. Now he's back onto it. New Hamburg still haven't cleared the zone yet. Dragons with it, sending one up the ice. It's knocked down by Wilson. Back up to his feet. Oh, come on! Head contact.
You ducked!
Oh,
Wow.
that's something. Hey, you got a timeout? New Hamburg. Laid up by the Dragons. Send back in. Now New Hamburg have it up high. Back and forth across the point. Now back down in low. Back down to the far side. Shot from there. Nice save by Barnes. Into the wickets. See if they want to call any of the slashing on the goalie. Apparently not. 2:10 remaining in the second. Still 34 seconds left in the first penalty. New Hamburg with the tie-up on the draw. Now back and forth with the deep passing. Now sending across ice. Shot missing the net. That'll ricochet to the line and out. 18 seconds left in the first penalty. New Hamburg still with it. Now bringing it into the zone. Holding up, looking to set the puck in somewhere in deeper. Cross ice pass. Now back out to the high slot. Shot from there, clubbed up over the net. And we're going for the backdoor play. And it comes around this side. Wilson seeing that. He kicked the stick away. Come on. You want interference, you want unsportsmanlike, you want whatever you want there. That would just be interference kicking the stick. Block is inside the net, cleared away by the Dragons. New Hamburg with it along the sideboards. Now pulling it back across the blue line. Back in along the sideboards into the near corner. Sending it back to the point. Skating along the line, sending one in. That goes wide of the net. New Hamburg with it. 48 seconds left in the period. 18 seconds left in the penalty to the Dragons. Right into Burns. And he holds on for a whistle. 14 seconds remaining in the penalty to the Dragons and 41.9 seconds left in the frame. Score tied at 2. Despite the refs trying to give one in. One would say that obviously the Dragons are very penalty oriented. Held on the draw, nice save there by Barnes. That one pops back out through the middle. It's out! Oh, come on! Back to the point, shot from there. Sent wide. Cleared out by Dorchester. Norton with it, sending it past the D. Now Wilson with it at center. He's got space to come across. Come on, it's me! Me! Come on! That's horrible. Oh, come on! Call the penalties! Someone's gonna get hurt. knee on knee. Open your eyes. Oh, that was a rip and run. One of the boys' skates done up. We're back underway. Dragons winning the draw, sending it back out of the New Hamburg end. Still regaining my breath. So I ran across the rink. Would have been easier if they were in the Dolphins rink. Maybe a little closer. First for me though, skate sharpening beside a shower. New Hamburg with the puck on the outside. That was chipped up and over the net, picked up by the Dragons, sent down the ice off the boards. That'll go all the way down. A minute 18 left in the penalty. 14-15 left in the period. Firebirds with it coming out of their end. Bringing it up across center. Now coming in across the blue line. Have it in down low. Now back out to the point. Sending it back. Reaching for it, but getting back onto it. Now back to the high slot. Now back to the near side. Coming back door. Shot from there, up and over.
Good puck placement by New Hamburg. They score on the power play.
It's been one of those games though. Unfortunately, Dragons have not had a lot of power play time in this one. Only two themselves. They're scoring on both of them. Now at 13:47 left in the third. New Hamburg up 3-2. The point doesn't quite get to the net, but does come off the glass. Candy with it now down in the corner. Smith stepped into that one to try to keep that one in now. As they're coming back in center ice. Candy now picking that up, trying to send it over, knocked down by New Hamburg though. But Smith back onto it. And behind his net now, sending one up the ice. That bounces past everybody. And we'll go for ice and 12:59 left in the third. New Hamburg leading 3-2. Wilson winning it back. Dorchester getting it up and over the defenseman. It's going to go right onto the net. Glove down by the Tendy. Face off down on the New Hamburg end with 12:50 left in the game. Wilson winning that forward right to the net. Tripped up. Oh, apparently not tripped up. No penalty called. Must have just been a figment of my imagination, much like the knee on knee. Wilson playing it up. And out of the zone, but that's going to be out of play, so it's coming back in the Dragons' end. 12:26. Remaining in the third. Hamburg leading 3-2. Dorchester flipping it up on the glass now, flipping it out through center. Johnson knocking that one forward, but off the skate of New Hamburg, the player. We'll see with those fresh edges. Well, at least half of them are fresh. I don't know what he stepped on, but it was something not very good. It took a lot of effort to get that one out. Making me wish I had my new holder. Now flip back out front, it's there, loose. Oh, came around back to the net, picked up by RJ. Looking to open one up here, sending one in, back door, trying to find Smith. Mully picking that one up along the side boards, flipping it up off the glass. Did not get in deep. Allman now getting that up to center, knocked back by Wilsey in the zone. What? That was terrible. Like, this is one of those ones where you say, I don't know if, tell me you don't know how to line something, tell me you don't know how to line something. I think that's the truth right there. We played the puck back in, but they called off puck. We'll take it, but we also had to control the puck too. And Hamburg with it behind the net, flipping one out front. Scooped up, Agent with it now, coming up the side. Steps around one man, tripped up. Penalty coming, penalty coming. Woo! Finally got a tripping penalty coming the Dragons' way against New Hamburg. Apparently they can call penalties against the other team. They just finally realized that at the intermission. That's why it's good to take a break and refocus. Dragons with the winning the draw back. Now back to the point. Wilson has it. Sending one in, steered away by the Tendy. Penalty coming here. Is it on? Slashing penalty. New Hamburg now is going to be down 5-on-3. A long 5-on-3. 1:51 still left in the first penalty. Now you got a 2-minute slashing penalty. 11:15 left in the period. Candy in for the draw. Over the scramble, one back by Dorchester. Played back to the point. Wilson with it there, sending it down to the far side, or near side. Norton now sending it cross ice to Wilson. Sending it back up through the middle, it hit off a skate, came back to Norton. Wilson now picks it up, comes back across the green, sends one through. Got a nice hustle there to keep onto it. Flip it back against, it's just going to be inside according to the linesman. That puck was shot out of play. Still trying to get set up here. Still discombobulated from the running. I was running like a gazelle, people. Gazelle. I'm sure anybody in the arena will be able to tell you the stories. And Hamburg able to ring that around the board. Wilson now, just overskating that one. They're coming back for it. 1:13 left in the first penalty. This slipped off Wilson's stick there now. Comes back out through the middle. Smith now looking to set this one up. We got 1:05 now remaining in the first penalty. Dorchester having some issues with the reception here. But now bringing it up and across the line. Wilson now cuts in. Pass over. Candy has it. Gets it knocked off his stick. Played forward now. Bringing it in is Wilson. He flips it back across. Scooped up by New Hamburg now. Wilson trying to battle for it. He does free it up. 40 seconds left in the first penalty. Shot from there. Nice! Just like that. Buries that one up high. I told him to make it worth me running around the arena to get the skate sharpened, and we'll see does it. Scoring on the power play. Still 46 seconds left into the second penalty. Dragons will still be on the power play, tying it up at 3 with 10:01 remaining in the third. Chipping in the zone is Abbott's. Shot down the ice by New Hamburg. Smith going to pick it up below his goal line. Here comes Curling in. He's got a man spying at center. Skates in hard along the wing, coming in down deep. Bring it around the back of the net. Still has it. Curling back up to the point. Flipping it back across the green. Almost with a shot. That hits a body. Now pops back across the blue line as New Hamburg softly send it out of the zone. 14 seconds left in the penalty to New Hamburg. Played back across by Mullis to Kura. Kura getting a nice soft pass in. And now sending it in deep. Wilson with it down below the goal line. Sending it back over to Kura along the far boards. Back down to Wilson down below the goal line. Penalty is expired. Back to full, even strength. Shot from there. Hits a body. Hits some bodies out front. New Hamburg bring it out. Up through center. On the line. Played back across. Molly picking that one up. Molly could not get it past to the New Hamburg player though. New Hamburg shoot it back in, but Kura's back first. Dorchester back with numbers. Flipped up, but that's right up to the slot. Knocked down by Dorchester going towards the net. New Hamburg driving in. Shot quickly on Barnes, blockered away. On the far boards. Hamburg back to the point, long range shot. It's not side. Knocked down, big play by Smith, getting in front of that one. Come on. Calling them both. Taking them both. Five aside. You know what perhaps was indicating. So there's going to be coincidental penalties there. Oh, it wasn't. It was Kura. Oh, for a second it was Smith, but it wasn't. My other guess. Head contact, they got roughing and roughing. Both offsetting. 5 on 5, I think they got 4 minutes each. So 6-minute penalties called on both. So they'll be out till 2:19 at the earliest. One forward by the Dragons. Delaney now flipping it past the D-man, coming in along the side. Shot in high on the keeper, but he holds on. 8:09 remaining in the period. Score tied at 3. Candy in for the draw. One back. Glover with it. Going to his partner. Norton with a shot. That's tipped up. Goes over the net. But a nice tip opportunity nonetheless. Now Glover can't quite get it in. New Hamburg break out with it. Going back up through the middle. Now shifting on the far side. Nice block there. It goes up off the stick of Norton and up off the glass. Played down low. Now it comes back. Barnesy getting the stick on it, knocking it away from going in front. Dorchester picking it up there. Norton got it up. Now flicked up across the line. 2-on-1 shaping up here. Back checking player coming over. Candy can't quite get it past the sprawling defenseman though. One of those times you may want to go for a shot. Trying to play that up to Candy, but that got knocked down. New Hamburg now to send it in deep. Complete some changes. They do have one player down and low. Smith sending it along, but that gets caught at the blue line and now out. Penalty coming into New Hamburg for interference. And with that, Dorchester go back onto the power play. That's 7:12 remaining in the frame. Exciting one today. Tonight, midnight maybe at some point. Will be at some point. Hopefully not in this game. I don't think we have the ice till then. Smith now sending it down to RJ. RJ coming back up towards the point. Wilsey now with it. Opening up, passing down over to RJ, who steps in a little bit. Gets a nice shot in that off the keeper's pads. Now onto the near far side board, scooped up by Smith. He walks the line. Now sends a shot in, nice save by the Tendy. Wilsey now with it on the far boards. Goes down in the corner, pass back out to Wilson. Wilson curling back out with it, now coming back down low. Now looking to open up. Sending one in, but that goes up over the net. Knocked down by Smith. He sends it across ice. Wilson steps into that one. Gets onto it, now shot from there. Sends it just wide on the far side. Smith with the puck. Sends it over to Wilson. Wilson had it slip off his stick and now New Hamburg send it out. Player streaking on to it. Up the far side. Coming back in. New Hamburg now killing more time, pulling it back and down. And now we'll send it down the ice as they make changes and Dorchester doing the same. Barnes is going to set it up behind the net for Norton. Second power play unit is out for Dorchester. Flipped in the zone. Norton gets it in. puck gets out of play. Face-off should be down in the zone. And they're looking for a puck. Well, this puck does come out of the zone. Oh, they did find the puck. We don't have souvenir pucks here in minor hockey. No sponsors for that. Just the official skate strip. The Dorchester U18A Dragons 3-goalie skate strip. I think finally now I've regained my breathing. I'm gonna start working out again. Delaney now chasing in on this one. Battling down low, New Hamburg get it back to the point. Dorchester trying to get it back in deep, but that did not go to anybody in particular. 15 seconds left in the penalty to New Hamburg. Players up to his feet. Dorchester now playing it up out of their end. Hallman now skating up through center, sending it into the zone. Can't get it in deep. Offside is the call. Penalty had expired. We're back to 5-a-side, and the puck will be just outside the New Hamburg end when we return. 5:11 remaining in the third. Wilson in for the draw. New Hamburg with the puck in their end. Going D to D. Now breaking up on the far side, sending one across, off some skates. Across the line, Glover knocking that one down, sending it back through center. New Hamburg having to tag up, they do, and come back in. That was close. New Hamburg now with it, sending a hard one up far side, now back up through the center. Now weaving through the center over the blue line. Nice stick there by Mully. Getting that puck out. Tipped in the zone by New Hamburg. Smith with it. Dorchester got it up to the line, but not out.
Where you're supposed to be.
Now played up along the boards. Dorchester Bages get it set up to the blue line. Knocked over the line. That is offside. Where was it? The linesman who called it was the center ice. Not the other linesman, it was on the other side. But he was offside. I'm going to say he was offside. Oh. New Hamburg now playing it up, bringing it across the Dorchester blue line, shot in, up into Barnes' leather, flashers it, and gets a whistle here. 4:03 remaining in the third. 2:19. Yeah, I did the quick math up here in the booth. I got 2:19 after they went at 8:19, and 6 minutes of penalties. Here to help assist the referees as much as I can. I usually try to call penalties for them, and they choose not to listen. We'll see if the video afterwards helps anybody learn from this one. Knocked down by Dorchester up front. Nice move there. We'll see, using those fresh edges. Well, 50% of them are fresh. Gets into the near corner. Now curling out from there. Shot on. Blocked away by the Tendy. Kicked back in front of the net by the Dragons. Knocked away by New Hamburg. And sent across. Some people are upset about something. Played up. Wilsey now with it, coming up the line. Sending one in wide of the net. It'll ricochet back to center. RJ with it. Backhands it across through center. Played back out by RJ. Knocked back towards line by New Hamburg. RJ got a stick on it. Wilsey got hit center there. And then another player cranked RJ along the boards. Like, how is that not intent to injure? Like, you're just going for guys, trying to hurt them. RJ back up to his feet. Some discomfort. Lead with your sticks. Head contacts. 4-minute head contact penalty. Even though he's grabbing it. Hey, he's hurt. It's only a double minor if you get hurt. You don't get hurt.
Dorchester.
Like the other format had contact, but that's nowhere near the severity of the penalty. One guy is trying to clear another guy out. Dragons nonetheless are on the power play. 3:07 remaining in the game. They win the draw back. Wilson with it now at the point. Wilson sending it over to Smith. Smith sending it back in down low. Candy with it in the near corner. And a circle in the back of the net. Now sending it back out to Wilson at the point. Wilson over to Smith.
No! This is doing nothing.
Shot by Smith, misses the net. Scooped up by Wilson in the near corner. Oh, come on! You're gonna tell me it's one-sided? It's fourth side now. For 2 minutes. It's not icing. Keeper directs it away. Nice battle by Wilson down low. Candy up front. New Hamburg pick it up in the far corner. Candy steals it back. Still got it down low. New Hamburg trying to steal it back. Candy takes it back. Wilson now picks up the puck. He's going to walk across the top of the slot. Sending it now down low. Nice move there. Oh, just missing the net was Norton. Picks up the puck. Now sending it down low into Candy. Candy now skating onto it. He's knocked down. Puck comes free. Candy still on it. You're going to tell me that's nothing? Hamburg now play it up over the line. Send it in. Oh, come! Penalty coming here to Dorchester. Glove down by Burns.
What's it for? Body checking!
That is horrible. Horrible. So they hit a guy and injure him. We hit a guy.
That's terrible! That's a clean body check! Yes, it was.
We'll show you the video. We'll send the tape. If anything, potential interference as the puck was passed, but it was instantaneous. Seemingly now sent down by Dorchester. As now we're 4-on-3 for 40 seconds. And then it'll be 4-on-4. Wilson knocking that one away. Pops free. Dorchester picking it up. Smith with it. Killing some more time. Sending that up the line. Wilson trying to skate onto it. Does get onto it. Comes back up along the side. Come on! It's like a head. What are you watching, guys? Wilson now with the puck again. Laying it up. Norton's going to skate up with it. Penalty for Dorchester's expired, so we're back to even strength. One would call that a four-a-side for the remainder of this game. Lots of extra ice. Laid out by Dorchester. Candy now picking that puck up. 10 seconds! Oh, losing the handle there, but staying with it. It's in the corner, trying to flick it back out.
Oh, you got 6 guys in front of the net. Hey, you tried, Ruffy. You tried.
Player is down. The other end. Clean hit. And this game ends 4-a-side. Score 3-3. We'll see these guys in a couple games from now, hopefully with different refereeing crew. That allow the U18s to play and call penalties that are really penalties. But that's just my 2 cents. Okay, so now we're landing this this one. See you guys. Three Goalie Skate Shop now on the road. See us around town or different arenas. Just wave me down and we'll see what we can do for you. Give you fresh edges like we just did for number 7 for the 3rd. See you guys at the rink.